For anyone questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, we now have people wanting to watch golf. Because of her, we saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three, that is $5 million to play 3 months. The rookie Caitlin Clark makes a shocking revelation after earning $10 million off the court. In her first year on the floor, the basketball sensation, who makes less than the price of a good SUV, has transformed her meager salary into a PR gold mine. Caitlin cashes 6-figure checks only to show up and talk, while others are sweating over their 9-to-5 grind higher than the NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she gonna get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right, because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,535. And here's the thing, while the WNBA throws her peanuts, some brands are ready to pay more than the cost of a house and travel across the nation simply to have her perform. She's been transformed by Caitlin Clark from a court appearance into a financial empire, amassing $10 million in the process. Indeed, the rookie that everyone pitted has more zeros in her bank account than some of the more seasoned NBA players, and I'm so happy for her to get the $28 million. But hold on, there's more. While the WNBA stands on the sidelines scratching its head, visibility, platform, and influence, Caitlin Clark is not only making money but also rewriting the rules of sports marketing. She has it all. And she is using it all to outmaneuver her competitors and critics. Buckle up, because Caitlin Clark just changed the game, and not everyone is happy about it. Reality is that as far from a marketing perspective, Caitlin Clark is worth more than almost any pro basketball player in the world. Her ability to reverse the narrative and view the NBA as a launchpad rather than the ultimate destination is what makes her so brilliant. It's a calculated trade-off for the exposure the league offers her. Every action is watched by millions of people. And those eyes are worth far more than a game day check. Power of brands. While some people are working at 9-to-5 jobs, Caitlin Clark is charging $100,000 for a half-hour virtual appearance in person, which doubles or even triples that. She has made at least $600,000 this year just for showing up and talking. That's not work, that's money printing. So why wouldn't brands pay her? The real money isn't in the rebounds or the three-pointers, but rather in what she represents, and companies big and small are lining up to associate their names with hers. People buy into her, not just listen to her. Caitlin Clark's last WNBA playoff game had over 2.6 million viewers, and now we are seeing the ratings dip under 1 million viewers. Additionally, she has endorsement relationships with Nike that are in a class by themselves. The major players in the game, including Wilson State Farm, have all put their best foot forward. According to reports, Nike signed her for millions of dollars without even requiring a pitch. Wilson, the legendary basketball brand, essentially wrote Caitlin Clark a blank check with each deal, solidifying her status not only as a player but also as a global superstar. Caitlin Clark doesn't need to prove her worth. Her name does all the talking. State Farm, and they most likely spent their entire advertising budget just to have her appear in one of those oddball commercials. Even more amazing is her ability to decline offers when a new women's basketball league, Unrivaled, offered her a $1 million salary and equity. She didn't even bat an eye. Most people would have signed right away, but Clark, who plays chess and not checkers, declined. The WNBA gives her legitimacy that are far more valuable, and her decision to stay is a brilliant move that is already paying off handsomely. An estimate has said that the league is going to lose about $50 million. Is there a scenario that you will try to raise more money right now? Probably not. We probably don't need to raise capital like we did back in when I came in. Additionally, her social media presence is a beast unto itself. Millions of people follow her everywhere she goes, and every post is an opportunity to make money. She is more proficient than most influencers at sponsored content affiliate marketing. Caitlin Clark's genius lies in the fact that she is not only making use of her audience, but also converting each like, remark, and share into a source of income. The amazing thing about all of this is that Caitlin Clark is only just beginning her career. She has hardly begun to realize her full potential, but she is already redefining what it means to be a modern athlete. Her story is about more than just basketball. It is about vision, strategy, and an unwavering will to succeed. She is more concerned with the wider picture than others are with the game. When we look at player salaries, people wonder why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries, because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA. In the realm of marketing and branding, as well as on the basketball court, Caitlin Clark has swiftly established herself as a household name. At just 22 years old, she is more than simply an athlete. She is a walking, talking money machine, with her speaking appearances alone being a spectacle. Firms are paying $100,000 for Caitlin Clark to speak for 30 minutes, which is equivalent to 6 figures. Clark has unlocked the code to monetize her notoriety in ways that most seasoned pros can only imagine. It's not just about what she says. It's also about the impact she has, which makes the space she's in buzzing on social media and sending news sites running with it the next day. No matter how many marketing teams they hire, they can't match that type of influence. Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two, but the one thing I know about sports we need. Rivalry, that's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence. However, Clark is not content to stop there. She is negotiating contracts that would make even top-tier NBA players are jealous of one of her greatest decisions, collaborating with Wilson to produce a trademark basketball collection. This is significant because just one other athlete has done it with Wilson. Let that sink in. Michael Jordan. Clark is shattering stereotypes by becoming the first female basketball player to sign a deal of that magnitude, demonstrating that her reputation is a force to be reckoned with. In addition, she has $1 million partnership with State Farm, which has her featured in advertisements with a catchy tune like A Good Neighbor. It turns out that State Farm isn't just they're totally committed to the Caitlin Clark phenomena, and this transaction solidifies her status as a marketing powerhouse. Like whatever really happens with Caitlin Clark, I would say her big thing is to be ready for the WNBA season. People are like, why she's only making $70,000 in the WNBA? What is the point of her worrying about that league rather than trying to push for other leagues, other ways to make more money, because the WNBA is what's getting the most eyes. But the real deal breaker is that she signed an 8-year $28 million Nike contract for a rookie, which is unprecedented. But wait, here's the twist: that agreement might possibly be disappointing. Yes, $28 million seems like a lot, but upon closer inspection it becomes evident that she could have purchased a trademark shoe to complete the set. There is a clear flaw in the arrangement, because Nike hasn't released one yet. The real money is in signature sneakers such as those made by Air Jordan or Stephen Curry, whose lines have helped build multi-billion-dollar empires. Even if Clark's agreement appears to be huge, it may not be as big as what she's leaving behind without that distinctive shoe. Every fan in awe of her skill and every child who idolizes her would purchase a pair. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.